Hi there, and welcome back to another before and after video with me, Guy, founder here at Wildheart Media. And today I'm very excited to share with you the work that we've been doing for Sacred Jade Yoga. So we're looking at the Jade's old website now, and you can see that this is on Squarespace. Um, and we've moved Jade from a Squarespace Yoga over to a WordPress website. And there are a few reasons for doing this. Platforms like Squarespace and Wix are great for getting started, getting your first website off the ground, but they're a little bit limited in terms of design, and they're certainly limited in terms of SEO as well, search engine optimization. So Jade was ready to make the commitment to doing an SEO package with us, a new website package with us, and a website updates package with us, which the website updates is a very useful package because it takes care of all the maintenance and keeping WordPress and all the plugins up to date and nice and secure. Um, there have been two focuses on the work that we do for most of our clients, and Jade is included in this. The first is like the structure, thinking about how easy is it to use this website, how easy can people at a glance figure out whether they're in the right place and get to the place that they want to go to. And you can see as we scroll down this website that it doesn't really appear to be any navigation here. When you scroll back up again, you see that there's menu here, and then you click on menu, and then you go to a page called menu, and then it's just got these headings here, and these titles are not very clear, and you're going to see in a second how we've changed that. But also, when you go to a page, you lose the menu again, and then you have to go back to this menu page to see the menu. So it's a very non-standard way of navigation, actually. So it's not something I've seen recently in a few years. The other thing to notice is that Jade's using some nice colors here in these boxes, but there are three colors there on this colored background, and then another three colors there. It seems a little bit kind of random and not very well thought out. They're nice colors and they go nicely together, but there doesn't seem to be any kind of consistency to it. So what we've done is we've created a color palette and applied this color palette in a consistent, meaningful way across her new website. The other thing that we skipped out actually is when you first visit her website, you land on this page, which has these nice background images that are changing in the background. They're just sort of shifting through. It's not good for your website performance, particularly your Google score, to have such big images, because all of these images have to load on the page, which makes the page load time much longer. And page speed is one of the key factors that Google uses in terms of ranking your website, because it thinks that if you've got a lot of big images and the website takes a long time to load, which means your website is not friendly for your visitors, which means you're wasting their time, and other websites that don't have such big images may rank higher. It's not quite as simple as that. It's not as straightforward as that, but it's one of the key factors. So the other thing is we click this start practicing to kind of enter the website, and then we're still not really sure where we are. So there's just a few things there that we've taken out some of the speed bumps or some of the friction in the user experience for Jade. The other thing that we've got to focus on with all of our clients is really helping clarify the messaging. There are a lot of yoga teachers in the world. There are a lot of coaches. There are a lot of psychologists and meditation centers, and everyone needs to do the best they can to clarify and differentiate what makes you different as a yoga teacher, and you can't really rely on just the style of yoga that you teach either. So part of the website is really going to help make it clear to people who Jade is and how she offers the yoga she offers, and give a real sense of her personality and why you'd want to choose Jade over another yoga teacher. So, yeah, just a couple more things about Squarespace. We migrated the Squarespace blog post over to WordPress, and we also moved Jade's email list out of Squarespace and into MailChimp. And now it's time to reveal the new website that we've done for Jade. Ta-da! Here it is. And you can see immediately that we have a very clear navigation that runs along the top here. And when you scroll down, that navigation stays there. It's got a fixed or sticky navigation. You see it in a lot of websites, and it's a good way to help people orientate themselves, know where they are when they're scrolling down. That's always there. And you can see here that we've done some work with the messaging for Jade. It's always nice to lead with a question. It shows that you're curious about someone else rather than just talking about yourself. And her question is want to understand yourself and your body on a deeper level. And then this is how she does that. She's going to encourage curiosity, consistency, and self-challenge, so you can truly grow both on and off the mat. Sounds great, doesn't it? And then there is book a class. So there's a button there. So that makes it really clear that what we want people to do is we want people to click that button. But if you're not ready to do that, you're going to be scrolling down. And here you can see 3 panels, like we had the 3 panels on the other website, except we're using photographic images here. And we're also using the color palette in a much more restrained and disciplined way. So the color in the images is really popping while off the page, while we're using this nice understated beige color. And you can see that we've got classes, trainings, and mentoring here, and classes, trainings, and mentoring up here in the navigation. And there's a reason why we've organized the navigation in the way that we have. So people coming to Jade's website, the returning visitors, the majority of them are going to be coming back to classes to check the class timetable, to check where that Wednesday class is, where's that Friday class, what time was the Friday morning class. So that's a real key part of the website for Jade. And we like to kind of match the order because we want to build a story or create a journey for people to take when they visit this website. And that is reinforced by the order that we've got down here below. So trainings is another really important part of what Jade offers. And let's take a look at her yoga teacher training page. So this is what we call a sales page. And you can see that the word trainings is still selected, and you can underline so you know where you are. And again, we like to lead with our questions here, going, why do a teacher training? What exactly is a yoga teacher training? Testimonial, some social proof here. Again, we break out into 3 columns, talking about the benefits of this course. We're not using boxes here, so we've got quite a bit more of an open feel. Some pictures from the teacher training, what you'll learn, a lot of content here, and then, why choose Jade? So some strong reasons why you should choose Jade to do your teacher training. And again, here's a testimonial, a bit more detail about what a typical day would look like, the schedule laid out here as starting in May. So it makes it really easy to see the dates, and then the investment. So she offers a payment plan, which makes it more affordable for people, and those who've got the cash get to save when they pay the full amount up front. And we scroll down, and ready to take action, sound interesting, more social proof, ready to take the next step. So we make it really kind of clear what she wants people to do and when she wants to do it by. And then, of course, there is a detailed application form that she wants people to fill in. It's a long form, but Jade wants to make sure that only people who are serious about doing a teacher training are going to sign up. And she wants to get as much information as she can so she can help her teacher trainee students. So this is a really important page for Jade. Um, and maybe we should take a little look now at the blog posts. And again, these have all been migrated over. We've got a search function here so people can search. We're using some nice categories. Jade's got some great images that she's been using on her Squarespace blog. So we've moved all of those over, and you can see the various blog posts and topics that she's writing about. Now, you might feel that you're not a writer, but running a blog is really essential for anyone with a web-based business. The main reason for this is your organic SEO, which basically means the free advertising that you get by being listed on Google and found on Google for people just typing in searches. So you're not it's not paid advertising, but it's a great investment. And if you're consistent with your blogging over a period of several years, you can really build up some really good high quality traffic that keeps coming back over and over again. So it's something I'd encourage you to think about if you don't have a regular blog. I'm sure you've heard about all of this before, but in case you haven't, there it is. Really important to think about having a blog. So not only for your SEO, but also writing regularly is very therapeutic, and it helps you better formulate your ideas and clarify your own thinking. So yeah, really important organic SEO. So we're very excited to see what 2022 looks like for Jade. We're very proud of the work that we've done for her. She's been a dream client, a great client as always. We love helping yoga businesses and well-being businesses make the most out of their marketing, the web design, being found, so that they can help, or you can help even more people. Great. If you are curious about having this done for you, or you'd like a new website, or you'd like some help with your search engine optimization, please do feel free to drop us an email, book a free consultation. They take 30 to 45 minutes. They're completely free, and there's no hard sell. We love meeting new well-being businesses, and yeah, great. Until the next video, take care. Bye.